Today's tutorial is about this lovely geometrical shape, which is a triangle, a closed triangle. So here we have the increases, what we will call corners, and here we have the sides of the triangle. We start the triangle with a base unit of 3 seed beads, and we just close them in a circle with a knot. And here we have the base unit ready to be used. We use this tail to control a little the work, and we go back through one of the beads. And with this base we are ready to start with step 1. For step 1 we are going to add 2 seed beads to create the corner areas. So we add 2 seed beads and go through the next seed bead from the base unit. 2 seed beads and go through the next one. And here we have the third. 2 seed beads and go through the third. When we finish, we are going to do what's called the step up. So we are going to go with our needle through the last bead from the base unit and through the first bead that has been added to create the corners. So for the step up, we always go up through the last 2 beads that we see in that stack. And this is how it looks at the end of step 1. For step 2, we continue the increases in the corners in the same manner. 2 seed beads, go through the next seed bead. We make sure that these seed beads, they sit parallel. And now we start to create the sides. And we have 1 seed bead, and then we go through the next corner bead that is coming in our way. Now we increase 2 seed beads and go through the next one. Again, make sure that the seed beads do not twist and they sit parallel. Now we are adding the side bead and go through the next seed bead from the corner. Here we have the last increase. Just add 2 seed beads, make sure that they are parallel, and add the last seed bead of the side. Being the last one, we do the step up, so we have to go through 1, 2, so the last 2 seed beads that we have. And this is how our triangle looks like after step 2. For step 3, we continue to add seed beads in the corner in the same manner. 2 seed beads, make sure they stack up nicely parallel. Okay. And now we continue with the sides, and we pick up 1 side seed bead, go through the one that we have added in the previous row, and add another one. And this is what we will call from now on to peyote the sides. We are at the increase area in the corner, we just add 2 seed beads and make sure they stack up nicely. Okay, and we continue with peyote. So we add 1, go through the one that we have added in the previous row, another one, and go through the first seed bead of the corner. And now another increase, 2 seed beads, go through the second seed bead of the corner, make sure the seed beads stack nicely, and we peyote the sides, 1 seed bead, going through the seed bead added in the previous row, pick up another seed bead, and as you see, this is the last seed bead that we add for this row. This means that we have to step up, so we go up through the last 2 seed beads, and here we are. From now on you can just continue in this manner, and this is how you get to the desired size of the triangle. And we are going to make another row together and peyote on the sides. Again, pick up 1 seed bead, go through the one that sticks out from the previous row, and when we get to the corner we go through the first seed bead of the corner. And at the corner we are just creating the normal increase by adding 2 seed beads. Make sure that the thread doesn't tangle. And here we peyote, so we add 1 seed bead for the side, going through the seed beads that stick out from the previous row. When we are at the corner, we just go through the first seed bead of the corner. At the corner, normal increase, just add 2 seed beads and rotate the work to make it easier. Peyote the sides, pick up a seed bead, go through the one that sticks out, and here we have finished the row. This is the last seed bead that we add. This means that we have to step up. To step up, we go back, up, not back, through the last 2 seed beads from the increase. And here we have finished another row, and we just continue until we get the desired size. When you have decided for the size of your triangle, you do the ending row, what would be the step 4 in our project. And for this, instead of having 2 seed beads in the corner, we are adding only 1. The sides are exactly the same. We can continue with 1 seed bead in the same color, or we can also use contrasting colors here we have another peyote. And peyote. And when we get to the corner, we are adding only one seed bead instead of two. This creates a finished look of the triangle. Ideas, you can also peyote on the sides with the same color of the increase. And here we are at the last corner, and we add one seed bead only, and we finish the third side of the triangle. And we just go through the last two. This means that we are including the one that we have just added. Now we just weave in the thread and trim. And we trim the thread. We also trim the tail. And here we have our triangle.